Hi guys, this is Ratchet's and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 50, Lights Out. Let's watch Chapter 2 and there's... people of Grisborough are panicking and we need to stop that. I knew it was going to come sooner or later, that there are going to be some problems. People have gathered in the streets and the squares. It started out with citizens sharing candles and batteries, but now some of them are stirring things up. I need you to make sure they don't start any riots. A blackout gives ruffians the perfect opportunity to loot and create chaos. The biggest assembly seems to be at Hushin Square. I suggest you go there immediately. Okay, let's go. It's every man for himself. Who knows how long this will go on for? Grab everything you see. Grisborough PD, there will be no grabbing or looting. Anyone who tries to cause disorder will head up to lockup immediately. The cops are here! Yes, we are. So you'd better disperse now and return to your homes if you don't want any trouble. Well, that's done, Katrina. The square doesn't seem to have sustained damage, but I agree. We better check. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go check out the square. Katrina, those broken machinery bits seem to be stained with blood. We better fix them at once. But why are you interested in this picnic basket? Oh, you're right. That blanket inside has our victim's initials on it. It must be his. I agree, Katrina. Search through the basket could give us a new lead. Okay. Alright, let's restore this. Oh, looks like something you would use for sabotage. Katrina, let's send this bloodstained machine thing straight to Kathy. She'll know what to do with it. I think whoever caused this blackout is our killer. That's what I have a feeling about. And he used this thing to cause a blackout. Oh, what's this? That basket looks like it was meant for a romantic picnic, Katrina. You're right, this is a customized plate. It says Ryan and Oscar and has the victim's face on it. So I guess the other face must be this Oscar's. Clearly he and the victim were romantically involved. Okay, Katrina, let's go tell Ryan's boyfriend the sad news. Okay? I'm not going to question anything about sexuality, so... Officers, thank God you're here. I was meant to meet my boyfriend for dinner, but he never showed. It's happened before. He works a lot. I don't think too much of it. But now there's a blackout and I can't reach him. Can you help me find him? Is there some kind of missing person system? His name's Ryan Min. Mr. Thompson, I'm afraid your boyfriend isn't missing. Inspector Katia and I found him at the power plant. I'm sorry to say that he's been killed. Killed? Ryan? How could this have happened? We tried to figure it out. Had your boyfriend mentioned anything to you about his work? Was anyone threatening him? Threatening Ryan? No, he was a good manager. I can't see who would have wanted to harm him. My poor Ryan, he didn't deserve this. Let's check out this electronic machine. Is it what I think it is? Katrina, do you know what you found? It's an electromagnetic pulse machine. EMP. An what? You call it an EMP machine. It's used to create blackouts. It overwhelms the circuits, causing the entire system to crash. Knew it. Wait, so this is the machine that caused a blackout? Yes, and whoever did it also had to access the power plant's control tower to plug the machine into the circuitry. But there's more. I have proof that whoever is behind the blackout also committed your murder. The killer left some of your victims' blood on the EMP machine when they dropped it in the square. Was there anything on the machine to identify this blackout-causing killer? Yes, clearly your killer made adjustments to the EMP machine themselves. I found a few metal strings used instead of copper wire. Then I realized they came from an electric guitar. Your killer must play the instrument if they have those cords lying around. Kira may play the electric guitar now, but they'll have to switch to the air guitar in prison. Yeah. But I agree, Katrina. In light of these revelations, we'd better return to the power plant. Yeah, I was right that whoever killed this guy also caused a blackout. But for what reason did he cause a blackout? The person who caused a blackout is the one who killed the victim. So one of our suspects also killed and caused a blackout. But I just wanna know for what reason did he do that. Well, what's wrong with these mushrooms? Okay, nothing, I don't need them at all. Katrina, this paper has symbols and annotations like power lines and circuit breaker. You're right, this is a map of the power plant. So this control tower must be the one the victim worked in. We also know the blackout was caused from there, and it's circled in red. I agree, gathering some of that powder could tell us who used this map. And what about this hip flask? You think it was dropped here recently? There seems to be a name, but I can't make it out. Let's retrieve it. Okay. Let's do this. Turbine Inc. God damn, this flask has a name Turbine Inc. engraved on it. Sounds like some company or other. I don't see what it's doing here though, but I can't look the company up since there's no data signal because of the blackout. Anyway, Katrina, Cat will have better luck than us tracking down this flask's owner. Yeah, if it weren't for blackout, we would have found him immediately. Okay, 12 hours. Alright. Let's now see this map. Now that you collected those particles from that map of the power plant, Katarina, we can put them under the microscope. Okay. Alright, let's analyze this. Product for pink hair. Oh, who has pink hair? The particles he got from the power plant map come from dry shampoo for pink colored hair. Wait, isn't Easy's hair that color? Yep. So Easy circled the control tower in red. Did she have plans to break into it? We know she was outside, but she didn't mention going in. First she warns us against electricity, and now we find out she may have been in the place where the blackout was caused. I agree, Katria. We need to confront Easy. Yep. Alright, let's confront her. Miss Ramsey, Katria found a map you had of the power plant. Were you planning on breaking into the control tower? Ah, you found that, did you? Yes, I needed to see Min. I needed to convince him there's a conspiracy in Grisborough. They plan to kill everyone with electricity. I know it. I tired out my right hand writing him letters. So I took a different tack. I flirted with that Benson. We talked about how we both play electric guitar, and I stole the map from him. Then I snuck in and confronted Min face to face. But he said I was crazy. He kicked me out and threatened to call the police. Sounds like you were very upset. Did it make you lash out and do something you'd regret? No, not that it matters since his soul was already dead anyway. Okay. Let's check out this name from the flask. So, Kathy, did you figure out who that hip flask belonged to? It was at the crime scene. Well, the name refers to a private security company. They provide hired muscle for a price. I did some digging. Turns out that one of your suspects works for them. Felix Murray. Oh, the inspector. What? But he presented himself to us as your typical bureaucrat. Said he was a safety inspector. He definitely isn't. He's been working at Turbine Inc. for a few years now. Why would Murray lie? I agree, Katria. We need to go talk to him again. Oh, that's why you didn't notice anything unusual about power plant, that there was going to be a blackout. Okay, let's ask him about all this. Mr. Murray, Inspector Katria and I know the truth. You're not some safety inspector bureaucrat. You work as hired muscle. Oh darn, it all counts out. This is more embarrassing than the time I played electric guitar in public. Fine, it's true, but I only pretended to be a harmless inspector because that's what Mr. Bean asked me to do. What? Mr. Bean was concerned that something was off at the plant. He was worried something was going to happen. That's what was going to happen? The blackout? His murder? Probably in retrospect. He called our company and asked to send someone to pretend to be an inspector and observe his employees. He sounded jumpy. I honestly thought he was imagining things. So today was just a cursory check. I mostly munched on energy bars, really. But then he died. I'd cut off my right hand to turn back time and make sure it didn't happen. Why didn't you tell us when we first talked? I knew it looked fishy that I pretended to be someone I wasn't. I should have come clean to you at once. Ooh, it could be him. Well, Katria, we're still in the dark about who killed Ryan Min. Literally. The blackout isn't fixed, which means both electricity and mobile communications are still down. But at least we found the source of the blackout, an EMP machine. And we also know that the killer and the person who caused the blackout are the same person. Apparently the blackout was caused by plugging the machine into some circuitry in here. We identified one person who got into the tower. Easy. But she denies having killed Ryan. And apparently the safety specialist actually hired muscle engaged by the victim to protect him from someone among his employees. And apparently the victim was scared something bad was going to happen. And he was right. With so many shady characters, it's... Whoa, did the power come back? Hold on, what's that light? Hey, who's there? Or it's just somebody with a flashlight. It could be that. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!